to move.
The music played while our bodies
sway to the dance.
and love made us out for
Romance.
I
Started was clear, the plan was we would share, feeling just between ourselves. And when the music changed, the plan was rearranged. You went to dance with someone else.
we started dancing and love put
Us into a groove.
but now he's with somebody new.
What love wants me to do?
Love said, let the music play. You won't get away. Just keep proving and he'll come back to you
Let it
again.
play.
You won't get away. This music can't ignore. He won't be
No,
anymore.
no.
He tried pretending that this is just a dance, but I see he's dancing his way back to me.
Yes, see the sky, but we are truly love. It's magic from the very start.
His love just kept me
Moving,
and they don't be moving.
even though we danced apart.
So we started dancing and love put us into the groove. As soon as we started to move, as soon as we started to move,
Love said,
let the music play. You won't get away. Just keep proving and he'll come back to you
let it
again.
play.
You won't get away. This music can't ignore. He won't be anymore. He tried pretending that this is just a dance, but I see he's dancing his way back to me. He's dancing his way back to
To me.
Love said, let the music play. You won't get away. Just keep proving and he'll come back to you again. Let the music play. Let the music play. This music can't ignore. He won't be anymore. Let the music play. You won't get away. Just keep proving and he'll come back to you.
Again.
Markets are down.
No, we don't care about the markets. I said stop. Okay. Hey everyone, this is your girl Libra Butterfly, aka Creole Butterfly, aka Coco 929, coming to you from the great state of Kentucky, where the women are beautiful and the horses are fast, or the horses are beautiful and women are fast. It just really depends on what you like. Thank you so much, Miss Donna, for joining us, the Butterfly Queendom. Oh, y'all, excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'm sitting over here eating something I should not have. But today is treat day, so yeah. Anywho. Anywho. Oh, I hope you are enjoying your day today. I hope it has been wonderful thus far. I just, I'm in a great mood today. I've been up ever since about 8 o'clock. I had a training at 10, so I've been up since 8 o'clock, and I have put up folded clothes, deep cleaned my kitchen. What else have I did? Deep cleaned my bathroom, did my training, and then I was sitting here just looking at different things and trying to see how I was going to set up some stuff. Let me see. Before I get into what I want to talk about, you all keep my kids in your prayer, please. All of my children. I found out in a roundabout way that my older, I can't even say that. All of them are. All of the younger ones talk to me more about their feelings than my older ones. My older ones is kind of trying to keep whatever they're going through away from me. And my younger ones, hey, Allie. I I am in Bowling Green enjoying my yes. I was trying to relocate to Bowling Green, girl. Couldn't nobody tell me no good place to move, so I kept my little kitty right here in Shavley, girlfriend. Yes. Thank you for coming to. I didn't know he lived in Kentucky, girl. So yes. We got beautiful weather today too. So yes. Um, and thank you for your support, Allie. Thank you so much, love. And so y'all, yeah. So y'all, if y'all can keep my hey 300, y'all keep my children in y'all prayers, please, because I went on my husband's Facebook page today, right? Y'all know my husband's deceased. The only way you can really see anything on his page is if you was a friend of his. So I went on my husband's Facebook page today, and it kind of made me tear a little bit. My older kids, well, especially one that's on Facebook, is going to his page, leaving him messages. And the last time she posted on his page was last year in October. And I mean, it was a long post to him on his page. And I read it, and it just broke my heart, y'all. And it see, I know I come on here and I talk about my, deceased spouse and everything, and but y'all don't understand how big of a man he was. He was only 5'10", 5'11", 1 to 2, and about maybe 220, you know. But this man walked heavy. You know what I'm saying? You ever met a man who presence is so big, they touch everybody's life in a good way? You know what I'm saying? Like, and when you don't see them, you miss them because they made an impact in your life. Well, that was my spouse. And my kids, I know I had a hard time, and a little bit still do, but my kids are having a hard time really being without their dad. And I'm talking about all of my kids. You expect the young ones to, but my older kids, they are really having a hard time without their dad. They really are. It's like, and when I read that, it let me know why they're acting the way that they are. They're trying to keep it from me because they want to be there for me. Where the young kids, hey, Absol, what's going on? Thank you for coming over. The younger kids talk more about missing their dad. The older kids are like, Mom, how you doing? Since, I know dad ain't there, but how you doing? Are you okay? You need anything? It's just the reverse. So y'all keep them in prayer. Y'all do, please. It's going on September. The time is flying, y'all. Come this September, it'll be 2 years. It'll be 2 years. And I want them. And see, I feel sorry for my oldest child, period. She lost 2 dads. Like, her biological father was murdered when she was a little girl. She was about 5 when he was murdered. And so my husband stepped right in that spot. He didn't think about it. He like I said, women, when you marry a man that wants to be a husband. And that's what he wanted to be. He wanted to be a father, and he wanted to be a husband. And he stepped right in that space, and he was her dad. And, she knew he wasn't her biological dad, but she never said that to him. He is bet not nobody came to him and say, that ain't your biological child. You got knocked out if you did that. All of them is his kids. Okay? So, yes, I understand. 2/9 is the anniversary of my husband. That was 6 years. You know what, Allie? I forgot about that. I'm going to have to connect with you because I think you can help me get over this last hurdle I'm at. Even though I'm a counselor, y'all, counselors need counselors. Do y'all understand that? And prayers to you, babe. Prayers to you. Email me if you can, If 300 don't mind, put my email in there. Allie, email me a way to get in contact with you. So I'm serious. I'm real serious because I'm at a point now where I think I got this last hurdle to go. And I think just talking to somebody who has been through what I'm going through will help, you know? Uh, so yeah. So, you know, and this is not what this is about. I just so happened to see this before I came on, so it's like fresh in my mind, about my older kids. Um, it's bothering all of them, but only one of them have well, two of them. Only two of them have started counseling. My baby girl, she's in counseling, and the one I'm talking about, she's in counseling. And her post was like, "Daddy, no matter how much antidepressants they try to put me on, I still nothing fills the void of missing you." She's like, "I wish I could see you like right now, right now, right now, right now, right now." She said, "Even you calling me on the phone." She said, "And I know I can't." She said, "But you know and so she's really suffering. She's really, and I know the rest of them are too, but they not saying it. They like trying to go on with their life. My oldest child, like I said, she knew that wasn't her dad, and everything. But as far as she's concerned, that's daddy, and as far as he was concerned, that's my daughter. Okay. And that's the relationship they had. When my husband was laid out from work, my oldest daughter called him, "Daddy, what you doing? Since we both laid off, I'm gonna come and get you. We just gonna ride the city." And she came and got him, and they drove around like they had never been in the city of Louisville when we lived there. They drove around Louisville, stopping and eating, going to the port. I mean, just daddy daughter stuff, and everything. So yeah, his presence is very much missed, you know, and everything. So 300 sub fam. Hip hop, he was a real one. Bro stepped up. Yeah. 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 Thank you, Absol. He was. And not a lot of men do that. And I get it. They don't want no smoke with the real father or whatever, but I don't know. I was just blessed. And, I can only come on here and tell my experience. And I know people tell me, "Girl, won't you move on and start dating?" Here's the thing, y'all. Here's the thing. It's not that I'm not open to dating, okay? But when am I dating? That's first of all. Because the men of caliber like my husband was, I don't see abundance of that anymore. I don't see that. It's like, see, I am feminine and I am a woman and I'm a lady. However, this feminist movement, I ain't a part of that because I still like my doors open. I still like my husband or my future husband, being the protector. I like I just like that. And I'm not trying to work like a man. I ain't trying to do what he do. I ain't built like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's just me. And if he's a great leader and he's a great lover, he's a great protector, provider, and a priest, I don't mind being submissive. That's not a cuss word to me as a female. Where a whole lot of females feel like that's a cuss word and we're equal and blah, blah, blah. Everything has its place, and I'm no different. So I think that's why a whole lot of women get mad at me because of my stance with this. Let me see. I moved back to St. Louis to be back with my kids and grandkids, and I love it. No more sad days. Okay, now I know that's right. Congratulations, Allie. My second child lives in St. Louis. Yeah, so yeah, and I've never been. I told her I was gonna come and visit her. I've never been ever. Hopefully this year when I start traveling a little bit, I get down there to see her. She usually comes here, but I haven't been there. Um, so yeah, y'all, and it just is what it is. Hold on, yeah, I think it's his UPS. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so Amazon knocks on the freaking door. I get to the door. He's in the truck with his music sky high. Now, how you gonna hear me hollering out? How you know what? Oh, Miss Thing. Mm-mm. Okay, y'all. So, any chew, let me show y'all real quick and then we'll move on. Okay. Um, let me see. Okay. Hey! Okay, y'all, look, check this out. This was the very first picture that we took. The very first, y'all. That was the very first picture we took. Let me make sure y'all can see it. Yes, look at her. Wasn't she cute? Yes. Yep, it's the very first picture. Yeah, you can see my Indian features real good on that one. Lord, today. Uh huh. I just wanted to share that, share that, share that. Let me come out of this. Uh, I gotta wait till my computer comes together because for some reason this computer is so slow. Yes, 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 yes. So anyway, y'all, yeah, I just wanted to say that. I know kids go through differently than adults, and everything. So I just wanted to, just tell y'all when y'all go and say a prayer, just say a prayer for, my children, cause you never know what your kids go through. You really never know. And like I said, they're trying to protect me by not sharing that they're going through, So yeah. And hold on. I'm coming right to you. Because I got something I think y'all going to enjoy today. I don't know how many people is going through this, but Tarissa, hold on. Y'all, my son, let me tell y'all what I'm eating. Y'all pray for me, okay? My son just brought me back a caramel sundae. Lord help. I'm allergic to milk. So y'all already know it's going to be very, very dangerous, don't you? I am allergic to milk. So, ooh, child. He's gone out to dinner, so that's probably why he brought it back for me. Like, here, mama, here you go, because he know he wasn't gonna be here to endure the very very dangerous situations that's gonna be popping off over here. Okay, I'm just saying, very very dangerous, yeah, yes. So, uh. One moment, one moment, one moment. Okay. Uh, hold on. Okay, I want to show y'all this too. And then after that, we'll be on into what I want to talk about. It's Saturday. Sit back and relax. Sit back and chill. You got to chill, 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 chill. Boom, 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 boom. Y'all remember that song? Y'all, let me tell y'all why I feel great, okay? I realized, let me just say, I realized, y'all, that, and God is so good, I realized that a lot of times when people have mistreated you or done you wrong, you want to feel like The apology that is given, they cared about what they said to you. They didn't just do it because that's what you want to hear. I will give you a little flaky apology and go on about the, you know. But you need that reassurance in your spirit that they get it, right? That you get what you did. I'll feel better if I know you really got what you did. So until you get what you've done or what you said or how you affected me, your apology is like toilet paper. It means nothing, right? But this morning, when God spoke to me and told me, I have blessed you tremendously. You are walking in blessings and miracles. What is man to me? Stay focused on me and watch where I take you. Watch what I do. Watch who I bring in your life. Let it go. Let it go. And so when God said that to me this morning, y'all, I promise you, it changed my whole life. Because our flesh want to know that the person gets it, right? Like we want to know, that's just the fleshly part of us. Do you really understand? Do you get it? And a lot of times people will never get it. They will never understand to the magnitude of how they affected you or what they've done to you, and to be honest, they really don't care. They really don't care. You can't make people care that don't care. So when you get to that point, and I have so much to look forward to. It's so many things that's going on now that I can't even talk about. And it's like I dare myself to focus on an individual who, I ain't even gonna get started on that, but an individual, just, okay, it is what it is. I never get nothing better from you, and I get it. You'll never be nothing better than, you'll never say nothing better to me than what you've already said. So I get it. That's the far and extent of your growth. And see, when you're above people in certain manners and when you're far more advanced, you can't expect them to be on your level when they're not. That's why you shouldn't be unequally yoked. See how that works? I mean, that's in friendships too. Do not be unequally yoked, So in who I am, I have to forgive right there. Where the person is, I have to say, okay, I'll take that. I accept that because that's where you are. You're limited. That's where you are. So I accept that and then go on. I have to go on, And I really don't. I don't have any hard feelings at all. I really don't. It's only when I start to expect somebody to be on my level that's nowhere near my level. That's where I get to hang upset. That's where I start to get frustrated. You can't expect somebody to deal with you on your level when they're not on your level. I mean, that's kind of, and I know it seems so simple, y'all. It seems very simple. But when you in a relationship, whether it be friendship, marriage, family ships, you tend to want, and it comes from, and that's another part of manipulation when people actually get to a point and they start trying to make you think that they understand where you are, or, they understand, yeah, and they right there with you when actuality they're not. They're not. And so many things had showed me that, but I was still hoping, but you just got to take people where they are. And once I realized that, and I heard God this morning say everything he said to me, I have no right to even be upset about something that's not even on my level. Seriously. And that's not a disrespect. That's the truth. I can't be in graduate school and expect somebody who's in high school to understand my plight. Come on now. That's stupid. So no, so I like I said, I forgive everybody, everybody. And so let me play this real quick. And in this video right now, you see my king, my deceased husband, and one of our twin granddaughters. This is how he was. He would, when we go over their house, he would just get directly on the floor and they come and pile on him. That's all they wanted. Papa! That's how they said, Papa! and they all run up to him and grab him, and he get on the floor and they wrestle on him. They grab his neck and tickle me, Papa, throw me up in the air, Papa. I mean, he was that grandfather, okay? They know how they gonna get from me is some hugging and some fiving, and we can play some cards. I ain't getting on no floor. Don't you hear me? Somebody stepped on something. Whose Pepsi she drank? Yours. You got another thirst box. She snapped it. One drink your Pepsi, you gotta be snapped at. You too. I'm gonna get that mug. Why your little sister grab a whole bowl of eggs, Dominique? Why your little sister grab a whole bowl of eggs? Tell me then. I believe it. Yes, that was who he was. Okay, let me take this off. Okay. Yep, that's who he was, y'all. So anywho, I just wanted to share that. And to some wait a minute, hold on. I think it's another one. Hold on. This ain't the one with him, but look, y'all, check this out. These are my grandkids. Y'all can bear with me for a couple of seconds. Shoot. My daughter, she did last year what is it called? Easter egg hunt in her yard for all the grandkids. Only 2 of them wasn't there because one lived in St. Louis and the other one works. But all the rest of them was there. So check this out. Let me make sure y'all can see it. I love her yard is bigger than mine. Mine's is. I got a garage, but her yard is way bigger than mine though. Let me see. Here we go. I think she told it. That girl is a real crowd, please. Small world, all her friends know me. Woo! Good job! Release the cash, watch it fall slowly. She found the eggs on the trampoline. Look, KK looking under everything. Chris found the one in the tree. She found the golden egg! Yay! Yeah! She found it! KK, you're doing so great! Oh! So yes, my kids are very creative, y'all. They are very creative, and I cry sometimes because I tell them, especially my girls, because my boys don't have any kids. Praise God, they don't have any kids. And let them tell them they ain't gonna have no kids. I'm like, okay. But my girls, I always tell them I'm so proud of them, of the mothers they are and the women that they became. And they make me cry because they always say, well, we got it from a great example, and I'm like, who? And they're like, Mama, quit playing. You was a great mother. Excuse me, you was a great mama to us. We seen you go through, but you never let us feel like we was going through. You always took the burden on you. And it just makes me, like, wow. Because the one thing that I didn't want to do, y'all, as a mother, and especially as a single mother at the time, one thing I didn't want to do is to make my kids feel like my problems was their problems. A lot of times parents, because of the decisions that they made, the kids suffer. They let the kids suffer. Now don't get me wrong. All of my kids are spoiled, but they're not rotten spoiled, And even as a single parent, when my children, like if they had school projects, or they needed fees paid, or they was going on a trip or whatever, that was my shoulders. I put that on me. It ain't having to do, with the kids. I can't tell them, well, No, that's my responsibility. You know, now just if your friend got some Jordans and you feel like you need some, hey, it ain't my responsibility, bro. Mm-mm. But things like field trips and fees and you need money for this, that, and the other. That was on me. I was the mother, and so I always wanted to be the one that they didn't have to suffer, because of my decisions when it came to stuff like that. So, there was a whole lot of things that I did and I'm not ashamed of. And people ask me all the time, when you was a stripper, were you ashamed? Heck, no. He hockey sticks, no. Because one, I did that for my kids. You need to talk to some strippers. You will see that that's the way that they choose to put themselves through school. That's the way that they choose to take care of their kids. So not everybody's stripping just because they, want to show their booties and, boobs and all that and stuff like that. That's not why real women, that's not why they choose to do that. And I heard a lot of women try, I ain't take my clothes off to do X, Y, and Z, but you was screwing for free any dude who winked at you. So who's there? Who's better or who's not? Let's not do that. Let's not do that. See, I was a business owner because I was my own. Honey, I was the CEO of this. When I stripped, my money came to me. I didn't pay anybody else. Let's get that straight. I was my own corporation, honey. So say what you like, do what you will. I wasn't stupid. And I traveled. Get that straight. So, yeah. You got to have heart to do it. And you a female, you don't know how that's going to turn out for real. You got to use your judgment. You got to, use your discernment. Come on now. You don't know if the dude you in front of that you stripping in front of them gonna set you up with other niggas is in other rooms, gonna come out and do something to you. You don't know about none of that at all. You gotta have a heart. You gotta have a back. You gotta be tough. So yeah, I don't care. That's why I tell them, honey, as long as you focus on my past, I can focus on my future. How about that? So let's not get that twisted. I don't judge women like that for what they do unless they doing it for a drug habit, then I can't see it. I cannot. And that's just my opinion. I ain't gonna, it's just my opinion. But I had something bigger that I was doing things for, and I knew I wasn't gonna always be there. I knew I wasn't gonna always be there. You couldn't tell me that was gonna be my life for the rest of my life. You a lie. Because even while I was doing that, I was a manager at McDonald's. Make it make sense. Come on. Money, money, money. Yes, I did that. And I was a manager. During the day, I was a manager. A couple of hours out of those days, I went to school. Later on that night, when I put my kids to bed, I became Coco. Yes, she became Coco. Now, get that straight. Get that straight. So, and any dude I mess with, if you ain't have no, I got kids. You ain't got no money to help me out. Don't talk to me. Y'all. What you see is what you get. Seriously. Seriously. Because you know why? I was taking care of me very well. What I look like got money to take care of me, and you come in my atmosphere and you ain't got no money. Lies. Yeah, oh, wait a minute. Anywho, move forward. I just wanted to hit on that a little bit. Just to hit on that a little bit. And I was gonna say, but he can't come here. I was gonna say when my husband could tell you, but look, seriously, when he met me, I was one go away on my second goal sheet. Do you hear me? I would put my goals on the refrigerator. Each sheet was 25 lines. I was on my second 25 line goal sheet at the last of my goal when my husband met me. So you think no, mm-mm, mm-mm. It ain't me. That's not. I can work with many things. I really can. You know, and a lot of time I see a person's potential. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, when I met my husband, what got me about him? Of course, he was handsome than a mom. Anyway, what got me about him was he knew what he wanted and he went for it. Had he been a man that he wasn't too sure about this, he didn't know about that, I don't know about this, maybe about that, no, not about that, I ain't got no answer. But if he was that type, he would have never got me, ever. I would have walked past him and kept on walking. That dance would have just been a dance. But that man saw what he wanted. He confessed what he wanted. Now I don't get this though. He confessed what he wanted to his brother while sitting with his then girlfriend. Don't get that. You know, However, it worked out for him because he turned towards his brother and said, "That's gonna be my wife," and turned right back around. His brother said, "How you?" He said, "Trust me." That night, him and that girl broke up. The next day, he moved in with his brother and my cousin because they was dating and they lived 2 doors down from me. Trip me out, y'all. Trip me out. I love telling this story. Trip me out. But I mean, and he didn't waste no time. He wasted no time. He saw me coming in the house and he said, no, he saw me coming out the house just to stand on the porch. He said, "Good morning." I said, "Hey, good morning to you." He said, "How you doing?" I said, "I'm great." "And yourself?" He said, "I'm good." He said, "You mind if I come down and talk to you sometime, sit on the porch with you?" I said, "Sure, I'll be back later. I'm gonna leave in a minute." He said, "Okay." And that's how it started. He would say, "How you doing?" I'm like, "Fine." "You mind if I come down sit on the porch with you?" "No, come on." That's y'all think I'm playing. That man knew what he want and went for it. I don't care nothing about whoever y'all say is interested in her. That's gonna be my wife. He wasted no time, none. But you know what though? I realize now all men are like it. I still don't want no man that can't make no decisions. Cause how you gonna lead me? How are we gonna make things happen together when you not sure of your own decisions? So anyway, yeah. So I wanted to discuss something with you guys. If it's anybody in here who has diabetes or insulin resistance or pre-diabetic, there's something I want to discuss with you. There is a herb that is out that they are saying that's equal to or better than metformin. Okay, metformin is a diabetic drug. This herb, however, don't have any side effects. Okay, so if you need something like that, then this would be for you. Let me give you a couple of things that this herb does. Okay, one, this herb. Come on, mouse. Trying not to lose my mouse. Okay, this herb actually helps regulate lipids, your metabolism, your glucose, and it gives you energy. It helps regulate energy, okay? So if you are diabetic, you know that it's very important to make sure that your metabolism is good and that your glucose levels are not, off the chart and all of that. So this is something that you can implement into your lifestyle and it will not affect your diabetes in a negative way. It will help it in a positive way. I am not a medical doctor. Most of you all know that I did go to medical school, but I did not finish. But I am not a medical doctor. This is just stuff that I've tried and people that I know have tried and it works. Okay. And I did a study on this. So I'm not telling you to stop your medications or anything like that. But I am giving you something else that you can kind of implement, try on your own. And I'm going to tell you the name of the medicine in a minute. What's the herb in a minute? Another thing that it does, it helps reduce fasting glucose and your hemoglobin A1C. Okay. So, when you wake up, that's called fasting glucose. When you check your sugar, when you wake up. Okay. Another thing it helps you with is hypertension. And we know that Black people is high blood pressure. It helps your vasodilate relax and it smooth muscles of your blood vessels. Okay. So yeah, it also helps with high cholesterol by decreasing your cholesterol, your triglycerides. So it does helps with that. And another thing that this helps with, and give me one moment to pull up the rest of my notes. Da, 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 da. Ooh, them kids is loud. They ain't even on my block. They're way in the back. Okay, so if you know anybody who has yeast or candida overgrowth, sometimes you can see candida on people's tongue. Sometimes women have yeast, candida overgrowth, and it shows up in their underwear, and different parts of the body. If you know somebody with that, it helps with that as well. Uh, any woman who has PCOS, you know that's insulin resistance, okay, and it in your menstrual irregularity, it helps with that as well. SIBO, which is small intestines bacterial overgrowth. If y'all ever want to know what SIBO is, if you see it, go, what is SIBO? What's SIBO? SIBO. That's what it is. It's small intestines bacterial overgrowth. SIBO. It usually happens in the small intestines, right? Um, and that's the number one cause of irritable bowel syndrome is SIBO. So this helps with that as well. So if you're a person that suffers from irritable bowel syndrome, first of all, I just told you what causes it, which is SIBO, okay? Small intestines bacterial overgrowth. And so this can help that as well, okay? It's very effective against IBS and SIBO. And it can help you with weight loss. If you're trying to lose weight, it can help you with weight loss as well. So, this is another herbal thing that can really, really uh, help your body out. And, especially with diabetics, you have to make sure that, your blood keeps moving, keeps circulating because you don't want anything to get amputated, right? Uh, amputation is not good at all, at all. So, okay, so let me tell you what else it can do. I already told you about the blood pressure. It can lower your risk of heart attacks. It protects against ischemia in your heart muscle. Um, it also, like I said, it brings down your blood pressure. Um, Infectious diarrhea. If you are somebody and you have diarrhea and you have an infection and it keeps going, this right here can help you with infectious diarrhea. It's also known as an antibiotic, okay? Anti-tumor. It brings down blood sugar. Um, and okay, so it also brings down the effect of caffeine. If you're someone who drinks a lot of pop or a lot of coffee and the caffeine affects your body, this brings the effect of caffeine down. Okay. It's also anti-inflammatory. So if you're dealing with inflammation, this helps with that, and it's antiviral. So if you have any viral situation going on, this comes against that as well. Okay. So it builds your immune system. This thing right here is awesome.com. I'm going to pull up the one that I have, but you can buy or get any one that you want. Okay. Let me see. Hold on one moment. And I'm going to pull up the one I have for a reason. This is my second bottle, and this bottle is different than the first one I bought, and I'm going to show you why. Come on. You're gonna make me love somebody else. I gotta wait on this computer, y'all. This computer, we ain't gonna talk about it. Just pray on it, y'all. Just pray for me. Pray for me. Let me see. Come on. There we go. No, don't want to do that. Hold on, y'all. Let me refresh my screen. Lord, today. Come on. This thing really. Hold on. You ever had a computer y'all want to just throw out the door and be like later? Okay. Finally. Here we go. Okay. Now I can show y'all. Okay. So hopefully y'all can see this screen. I'm not sure if y'all can. But okay, this is what I take. Okay. I don't have diabetes, but the reason why I take this is because I do have, well, I used to, and I want to make sure that it's all the way gone. Insulin resistance. Okay. So anyway, I take this. It says berberine. It is 13100 mgs with Ceylon cinnamon. And remember, I told you, Ceylon cinnamon is the cinnamon that you want to take. That's the best cinnamon. The other cinnamon that you put in your pies and stuff, that's not good for you to take. Okay. This is what benefits your body. This is what heals your body. This is what helps your body. And so Ceylon cinnamon is also good for heart health, kidneys, insulin resistant blood pressure, diabetes, all of that, right? Okay, turmeric, I already went over there. Y'all know turmeric is good for the same stuff, if not more, especially joint pain, sciatica, stuff like that, right? Milk thistle, y'all know milk thistle is good for the liver. It's also good for your blood. It keeps your bowels moving. It cleanses your liver, and bitter melon does the same thing plus a little bit more. So this is the maximum potency that you're going to get. Glucose, it lowers your glucose, your immune system, it builds that up, and it helps with your heart, right? So let's go over here. Okay. Right here. 10 times potency. So if you're going to get stuff to help y'all, get stuff that's going to help you. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop playing with it. Get really serious with it. We don't play with it. We're about this life for real. Okay. So it also helps your intestines. See that gastro? It means it's the stomach, the inside of your body. It helps with your stomach. You know how sometimes you have GERD or gastritis or your stomach, whatever. This helps with that as well. Okay. This is just compared to all the others. Mm-hmm. Yep. See? Weight loss, it helps you with that. Cholesterol, immune, heart, gas. And it's formulated, lab tested, 100% natural, and it's certified. So yeah. So yeah, this, like I said, this supplement right here is the bee's knees, okay? It is the bee's knees. Berberine. It is the business, y'all. So y'all, you want to make sure that, like I said, y'all take a lot of chances on what the doctor say is true. And let me just take you back to something. In Florida, right? And I think Texas and all this, but it started in Florida. All them nurses, over 7,000 nurses with those fake degrees, okay, that has been working in places, giving people medicines and all that stuff. So I want to behoove you guys to don't put all your faith and all your chances in people just because you see that they wear a white coat and a stethoscope behind their neck, around their neck. And some of y'all, Yeah, some of y'all, but they're gonna be the death of y'all. I'm gonna say it like that. They are, because you don't do anything but what they say. You know, um, yeah. So how can I say this? Because I don't want people to think I'm, coming at them. Uh, oh, this is good. Lord have mercy. Mm. Anywho, um, I'm not anti-doctor either. Okay. I'm not anti-doctor, but what I'm saying to you guys is, let me tell you, everything that I have been through since around Thanksgiving time or whatever, all them 4 times I was in the hospital for like 4 days apiece. Um, don't you know, it was very obvious, had I not been doing my herbs the way that I had been doing them, that when I went in the hospital, I probably wouldn't have made it out. And that's the truth. That's the truth. You know, and okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. I hear you, God. Just know this: I'm only talking to the ones who actually takes the advice or the instructions that I give them and do it. Everybody else, y'all can just close your ears to this like you've been doing. Cause to know to do something and don't do it makes you an idiot. To know that there's a herb that can help your situation and you won't bother to get it or do it makes you stupid. Seriously. And then you still complain, or you still go to the doctor about the same thing over and over again when you've already been told that you can do something different that'll help your situation. And I think some of y'all really don't want to implement these herbs because some of y'all lazy. Y'all don't want y'all check to be cut off. So y'all feel like, well, if I do this and I start feeling better, I get better, then they'll call disability and cut my check off. And then I have to go back to work. That's stupid. Why would you even tell them that? This is for you. Plus, doctors frown on herbs anyway. They do. You can tell them all day long, hey, I'm taking this herb right here. They'll say, why? Most of the time, they'll tell you your situation is too far gone for that. Plus, there's no scientific method that works. And that's okay with y'all. Even though the medicine that they give y'all is supposed to be curing you of one thing, but the side effects got 20. Y'all don't argue with that. But little old me come on here and say, you can get such and take it every day and it'll help such. And y'all just listen and y'all still going about your business. And then when it hurts, because I follow up with people. I ask people, like Mr. Anthony McNeil. I followed up with him on something was going on. He's like, yep. I'm like, how you feel? And at that time, he's like, it worked. Okay. A lot of y'all, I followed up with y'all. I was like, well, did you get such? Or no? Now, you know what? It used to hurt me. But now I'm good with that. I go, okay. Keep hurting. Keep hurting. And then I hear people say, well, I ain't got no money for all that. But even when you had money, I said, if you can't afford to get it all, start getting a little at a time. Y'all act like I'm rich. I ain't rich. But I realize when you healthy in body and in spirit, that's more than any money you could ever have. So why not build your life up? Or is it that y'all like hearing people say, well, how you feel today? You feel good? Because that's attention. And I realize a lot of people are attention starved. They like any attention. They don't care. Any attention is better than none. And I realize why some of y'all like it. Y'all parents did a piss poor job giving y'all attention when y'all was little. Giving y'all time when you was little. So now that you're grown, you do whatever you can to get that attention that you didn't get when you was a kid. That was a counseling moment. I'm not even gonna charge y'all for that. For real. If you find a person who likes attention, no matter, I mean, we all like it to a certain degree. What I'm talking about, they really go out of their way, do stupid stuff. And they only did it so you could say something, give them attention. It's somebody who, as a kid, they parent never really paid attention to them. It was like, no, I gotta work. You going over there? No, I can't do this because I know I don't want to do this. So they were alone, lonely, alone, and they realized the only way to get attention from this parent, a parent, was if I did this, that, and the other. And so what happens is they grow up to be adults who start doing this, that, and the other just to get attention. It can be good or bad. They don't care. They just want the attention. So a lot of people do that when it comes to their health. It's like, no, I ain't gonna do this because if I start doing this, I'm gonna feel better. I don't want nobody care how I'm feeling, and they won't ask me, and then I won't be important. That's weird, but that's somebody's reality. So it just is what it is. I meet all type of people. One good thing about me and my ex-spouse, and I say ex instead of deceased spouse, is me and him never ever wanted to be sick. He never wanted to be sick, and neither did I. And we both would be sicker than a dog, and you wouldn't know it until it just really got that last in. And if we were sick, you knew we were sick. But other than that, we would still work sick. We would still do whatever sick. You know, uh, yeah. We just had that in us. Yeah. It didn't matter. So it just is what it is. Yeah. So I hope y'all got something out of that herb. Yes, 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 yes. Um, Hold on, let me see how much this computer got left. Because this computer. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Yep. So it's funny. I put this I'm on my laptop, well, my notebook, talking to y'all because my big computer, for some reason, does not have a webcam or something else on it. So I'm gonna get me another computer probably in April that has all the whistles and bells on it, just because of what I'm doing now in my life and what I'm about to do. Y'all forget I'll be on TV, so um, I want all my stuff the way it's supposed to be. And that's what I want to show y'all. Oh my goodness! Let me tell y'all, this would have been my husband and I, honey. This would have been our bed. Let me show y'all this. Hold on. He was already going to make me a bed because it's a bed I wanted. He said I could make it, and he was going to make, because he was just good. He did ceiling fans. He could do wood. He could build stuff. Blah blah blah. I could go on and on and on about my Renaissance man. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on to your love. Let me see. Oh, ah. Let me scroll down. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, where is it? And congratulations to my baby LeBron James. I've been singing his name for a minute. Shoot. Because I know people hate him. Ha! And I'm glad. You can't hate the man because he did what he's supposed to do. Shoot. Hater. Hater, 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 hater. Hater, 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 hater. Sure, LeBron James did that, honey. LeBron James. LeBron James. Ooh, shoot. I love me. I told you I read the King James Version now. Don't get it twisted. That's the only version for me. LeBron James. So the fact that people's mad because he broke that record, oh well. Scratch your butt and get glad. And he did it still playing in the NBA. Yes. LeBron James. Okay, tomorrow is the Super Bowl. Who y'all got for the Super Bowl? Let me see. Hold on. And I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm cooking. I ain't gonna eat here. I'm gonna eat somewhere else, but I'm gonna put my food on as soon as I get out for here and make my other two dishes in the morning before I go to Sunday school. Yeah, I love my Sunday school. I wish I could invite y'all to my Sunday school. Honey, ooh, we have a good time. I mean a good time, y'all. It be real. Ooh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, I can't find it, so I have to bring it on later. But let me show y'all me and what I got to look forward to. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all what I got to look forward to. Hold on. Hold on. And I hope this is the type of woman y'all want. Because this is what y'all got to look forward to. Yes. Let me see. Here we go. All right. Wait a minute. Okay. Can y'all see the screen? Okay. Y'all can see the screen? Good. Okay. For real, this is the type of woman y'all got to look forward to. Let me
Says there's no turning back. She's coming. Now that's a strong, independent woman right there. Man, I'm glad I ain't looking for a woman. She touching me so to stop. She says there's no turning back. She's coming. Now that.
Could y'all see that? Could y'all see that beautiful woman? Let me play it one more time. I'm sorry. One more.
She touching me so to stop. She says there's no turning back. She's coming. Now that's a strong, independent woman right there. Man, I'm glad I ain't looking for a woman. She touching me so to stop. She says there's no turning back. She's coming. Now that's a strong, independent.
Yes, she's a strong, independent woman. That's the way y'all men want them now. Shoot. Women like myself ain't got no chance. Let me see. Whatever. Michael Jordan, whatever. I think Philly should win, but I think well, even if Michael Jordan, y'all claim is the GOAT, he still didn't beat LeBron's thing. LeBron's number one. I think Philly should win. I think the league is gonna okay. Yeah. Any chew. Yes. Any chew. Any chew. Any chew. But for real, y'all, I'm not trying to be funny. That's kind of the women that men want now. They don't want the soft, cuddly, women. They don't want those no more. They want the ones that's independent that, can lift a truck up off of them if need be. I can whoop another man's butt if need be. So that's where they're at with it right now. You know, you know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just. Hey, Nikki, baby, girl, did you see what I just that video? Did you see an independent woman that I just did, girl? I'm gonna show you, Nikki, baby. Hold on. Hold on. Uh. Hold on, girl.
I'm glad I ain't looking for a woman.
Seriously, hold on. Here we go. Nikki, baby, this is the independent women that the men want now.
He touching me so the start. She says there's no turning back. She got me now that's a strong, independent woman, right?
Ah! What is you over here doing? Girl, I was helping people with diabetes as well, girl. But wait a minute. That's the kind of women men want now. Yes, honey. 300 gonna say don't show it. Why not 300? You know, you said that's not you, but you know your brothers is looking for women like that. Ooh, bless their heart though. I mean, I guess it's somebody for everybody. I don't know. Shoot. I have no clue. It just trips me out. I'm like, Lord, today and tomorrow and maybe next week. Shoot. And maybe next week. That's all I got to say. Oh, loud. So I know y'all been on these YouTube streets. Oh, okay. No. Before we go, did y'all know this? This right here. This right here. This is all about something different. And this is the one I wanted to show y'all. Hold on. I bet y'all didn't know this. Everybody's talking. Well, hold on. I can't even get into it yet because then it'll let y'all know what I want to say. Hold on. Girl, 300 be acting like he's in here. He don't be in here. He be in other chats, girl. And every now and then he stick his head in here and be like, and he'll comment. Let me see. Anywho, okay. Don't get your panties in a bunch, 300. Okay, yeah, I'm going to play it. Check this out.
This is what I'm going to do about it, and this is why I haven't done it yet. None of that happened, and I don't know why. And in fact, I don't know why they waited so long to tell people about this. And if they knew the trajectory that it was on, it seems from late last week.
Right, and we're also told, by the way, that this happened 3 times under the previous president. Obviously, there were no public notifications there. Senator Rubio, thank you for joining us. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you. What we're dealing with, this is what I'm going to do about it, and this is why I haven't done it yet. None of that happened, and I don't know why. And in fact, I don't know why they waited so long to tell people about this. And if they knew the trajectory that it was on, it seems from late last week.
Right, and we're also told, by the way, that this happened 3 times under the previous president. Obviously, there were no public notifications there. Senator Rubio, thank you for joining us. We really appreciate your time.
Okay, if y'all didn't get it, y'all know they've been talking about the balloon situation from China, right? Under Biden's leadership, right? Well, he was just saying that Trump let a Chinese spy balloon fly over the U.S. 3 times. And there was no talk of it. Nobody knew except them. Nikki Baby 300 said, do you have him blocked or closed or whatever? Because he can't see you. So I told y'all will be finding out more things concerning the government and all that and stuff like that. But y'all ain't seen none yet. Wait. Now I posted something on my wall yesterday about a statue that they have in New York. And I said that is tied to Ishtar. People had questions. She said no, 300. She don't have you blocked. She said never. So I will be doing, I'm going to come back on here and do a teaching and a live on Ishtar and connect that statue with what I'm talking about. I like to give y'all, information so you'll know and everything, especially with whoever celebrates Easter with that coming up. You need to know how that ties in as well. And that's very interesting, right? So, yeah. She said, refresh your thing, bro. Yeah, so let me see. Well, why didn't the Democrats call it out when Trump was in office like the Republic? Now, ask that question for yourself. Come on now. And my son told me that a senator said, or a congressman or something said, $160,000 a year is no money to live off on. So he wanted a raise. I said, what? Try living off 20,000. Since if that ain't enough for you, 20,000. Why y'all be trying to make people live off $20,000 and $30,000, and then y'all want them to pay $2,000 rents? That's crazy. I know they do, girl. They ain't ready, but I know they do. Mm-hmm. But something's gonna be revealed also about China in the next 6 months. I see you now. And I want to say to all my new subbies, thank you so much for subbing to me. I really appreciate you. I appreciate all of the people who come over and sub to me. I am trying to get, believe it or not, I'm just trying to get 700. If on my way to 700, I get 1,000, I appreciate that. I really do. But I'm trying to get my 700 at least solidified and everything. So, yeah. I have made me another weight loss goal, y'all. So right now I'm 196, and this is from 308, right? Y'all can go back and look at some of my pictures that I posted, and either some of my videos I've been talking about my weight loss. And that's funny. When I told everybody I lost my weight and I lost it in a year and how I lost it, people say I had diabetes. No, I don't. That's funny. Why can't people just be dedicated to lose weight? Anywho, I am making my final goal, my last and final goal, 150. So I got 46 pounds to go to get to 150. That's where I want to get to. And I looked in the mirror. I'm like, oh, I still got a butt. Yeah, I thought I just had a straight back. I'm so used to my keister being where you could sit a cup on it and it not fall off. But I was like, but I looked at it, I was like, oh, there it is, girl. Okay, there it is. So, but yeah, I am getting down. I want to get down to 150. I really do. So that's my next goal, y'all. I want, to get healthier and to get down to 150, and then I'm done. It's a lot of things I want to do, especially when I go on this cruise. It's a lot of things that I want to do, and I think I would enjoy it if I was a little bit smaller. Just a little bit. I don't want no 120 and all that. Nope, 150 is good enough for me. Like I said, I am 5 foot, so 150 would be good enough for me. I have been exercising a little bit, and I have been doing my legs, building up my legs and stuff, um, and everything. And that's just where I want to get to. That's my next and final goal. I thought I was happy once I got to 200. And when I saw myself at 200, I'm like, oh, I love me. And I still love me. Don't get me wrong. I'm like, yes, yes. And then I said, I need to do another challenge. I'm going to challenge myself to get to my ideal weight, which is 150. So I'm going to see. I'm going to see. So, yes. And I started doing some other stuff today, too, y'all. And I started feeling so much better. I started cutting off my hair today because I was tired of my seek and find. And that's how I felt because of the medicine and my illness. So my hair wasn't growing the way it's supposed to. Like I had a spot here, a spot here, a spot here. I look like a seek and find, like, girl, So I'm like, no, let's just cut this all off. So I've been cutting this morning. Yeah. And that's how we're going to do that. And I'd rather have no hair at all than to be seek and find, spotted Dalmatian. It's like, girl. Just like I hate to see men that hold on to a scrap of hair. You be like, cut that off and go bald. So yeah. And shout out to D. Ramsey, who took my idea. She didn't hear me. I'm just saying I had already decided to do that this year. And D. Ramsey beat me to it. She cut all her hair off. She cut that energy off. She's been living her best life, whether you agree with it or not. She's doing her. She ain't doing you. She's doing her. She's been doing her painting.